This is your host, Job Moraga from Marang Spiritual Ministries. Brothers and sisters, today I want to talk about something very interesting. I hope what I'm going to talk about will encourage you because after going through this particular principle that I'm going to talk about, I believe, brothers and sisters, you will see that I think you'll see, brothers and sisters, that there's so much to life than the struggles that we see on a daily basis. So there is one animal, brothers and sisters, that the Lord associates himself with, and obviously we all know what I'm talking about. We're talking about an eagle. And this particular animal, brothers and sisters, has been studied by many people, and I'm no exception. Recently, I studied the eagle and I adopted, over a period of a year or two, I adopted the 7 principles that the scientists have observed about the eagle. And I don't know, those of you who have been with this channel for a while, you will recall that sometime last year, I recorded a video, brothers and sisters, and I spoke about this book. I hope you can see it. This book, Apostles and Prophets, Their Roles in the Past, the Present, and the Last Days. Rick Renner. So I studied that book, brothers and sisters. It's a thick volume, as you can see. But it's been, I believe it was early this year. It's been almost 6 months or so. I'm almost done with the book. I now know who are the true apostles. And by the way, I just didn't take his opinion. I double checked. I now know who are the true apostles. I now know who are the true prophets. And obviously, I studied each and every apostle mentioned in the Bible, and I studied each and every prophet, starting from the prophets of the Old Testament. So yes, brothers and sisters, I've been studying the Word. I've been studying the Word, not that I don't know the stories in the Bible and all of that, but that is not studying the Word. I've been studying the Word line by line to understand what is God saying about any other given particular situation. It has been quite an experience. So as I went through the 7 principles, it depends on who you listen to. You can check maybe online. There will be lots and lots of people who are teaching on the eagle principles and all of that. But I went through all of them. Yes, I went through solo, flying solo, being on your own. I went through that because all of a sudden you lose your friends. The people who were close to you, they are no longer that close because they don't know this animal. Who's this guy now? And there is no bad blood. It's just that the time has arrived for you to follow your calling, whatever destiny that the Lord has set for you. Time has arrived for you to do that. And your friends may not always understand. So yes, so I had to fly solo for 5 years. Secondly, I had a vision and I was driven. I decided to check out every other business opportunity that people brought to me. In the past, I would jump at, but I checked them out because I had a vision now. And my vision was undeterred that this is the vision, this is where I'm going. I don't want to hear anything else. People will come to me with business proposals, and my vision was to read the Bible line by line. My vision was to read as much as I can about what other body of Christ authors are saying. My vision, of course, was to take all these other visions. Remember in the previous video, I spoke about the gifts of revelation. Every revelation, every vision, every dream that I've been shown, I had to contextualize it first, and then after contextualizing it, cross-reference with the Bible. What does the Bible say? So you can see it's been a lot of work, but that was my vision. And just like an eagle, when you've got a vision, it's got an excellent vision, by the way. When you've got a vision, you adjust it And that is your purpose now. You adjust it whichever way that you can. I don't know whether you have seen an eagle sighting a fish from whatever kilometers, 5 kilometers away, and seeing or sighting a fish in an ocean or in a river. Just look at how the eagle adjusts its flight as it is about to land, as it is about to grab that fish. Look at it. So that is what you need to do, brothers and sisters. You adjust your vision according to the needs. You don't abandon it, you just adjust it. So I've been through that. And thirdly, I decided to look at the revelations that the Lord has given me. And these are an equivalent of an eagle not eating dead meat. The eagle only eat fresh meat. So this is the information that I've learned over the years. Because let's face it, you can listen to people. Everybody will tell you their story. They saw God. This is what God said. They saw Jesus. This is what Jesus said. They saw Satan, including me. We all have got stories to tell because God communicates with all of us. But some lacks that spirit of discernment. And by the way, initially I also battled with the same thing. Remember, brothers and sisters, it is not that they haven't seen or you haven't seen. The problem is the interpretation. And the interpretation has got many facets to a dream. It may be that the people that you are seeing there are just symbolic. It may be that the time has not yet arrived for the manifestation of the prophecy. And you just have to discern and be careful. And I believe after 5 years, I am at that level where I now know some of the visions or dreams, they are meant for me. Some of the dreams and the visions, it's a warning. I must pray for so and so. Some of the visions and the warnings are prophetic, are things to come in the future. So you learn these things, brothers and sisters, as you gain insight, as the Holy Spirit works with you and He guides you and you become better. But today, I don't want to talk about the other principles of an eagle. You can check what the other people are saying. I want to talk about the seventh principle. I want to talk about the seventh principle. It is a very, very important principle for me, brothers and sisters, because I just came out of it. And what is the seventh principle of an eagle? This is the time, brothers and sisters, where the eagle is faced with two choices. The eagle is faced with two choices. Adapt or die. Adapt or die. So this is the time where the eagle's feathers are overgrown. The beak is no longer sharp. It doesn't kill as it used to. Probably the claws also, they need to be sharpened. They need to be lost. So this is like a serious time for renewal. So what does the eagle do? The eagle flies to a secluded place, a very quiet place at the top of a mountain or wherever eagles go to when they want to do this life-changing exercise or transformation. The eagle goes there and alone, it stays there for 3 months. And the objective or the task is one: pluck out anything that doesn't work for you. The claws, the feathers, the overgrown feathers, the beak, whatever it is that doesn't work out for you. Especially everything that you can reach, you pluck it out. And then when you're done, brothers and sisters, like an eagle, they stay there. The scientists say for approximately 3 months, could be shorter, could be less, it could be more. But when the eagle emerge out of that exercise, the eagle is unstoppable. The eagle can fly higher than it used to. The eagle has been renewed. The vision is the same, to fly. The vision is the same, to eat live food. The vision is the same, to build the best nest ever. The vision is still the same, to train the upcoming generation. So brothers and sisters, the eagle is the only animal that the Lord associates himself with. Learn from the eagle. Learn all the 7 principles of an eagle. I can do my own teaching on an eagle based on my own experiences, what I have learned. You can do the same. But there are documents out there by scientists. Take whatever that the scientists are saying about an eagle and apply it to your life, and your life will never be the same. So I've just came out of this exercise because it is an exercise, brothers and sisters. At some point, you need to sit back and say, am I going to adapt or am I going to die? And for the eagle, it's as real as that. If the eagle doesn't adapt, then the eagle will die because it can no longer fly the way it used to. It can no longer kill its prey the way it used to. So it will starve to death. So brothers and sisters, in closing, I want to tell you this. I used to work for an organization called KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken. So I used to work for KFC many years ago. I was one of the national training and development managers. And I remember as I was training the people, as I was teaching the people, I learned about this old man, Colonel Sanders. I learned about him that his break only came when he was close to 60 years old. Now, brothers and sisters, I don't want to hear any of you saying that I'm now too old to do this. I'm too old. There are kids. There are this. There are that. Don't do that to yourself, brothers and sisters. There will be no God who will give you money. Magic is not going to happen, brothers and sisters. God is not going to give you money. What God will do, He will make provisions for you to work and to make as much money as you want. That He will do for you. So the times of waiting for miracles and thinking that God will give me money are over. God has already given you money. He has already decided, predestined you, whatever it is that you are supposed to be. I think the challenges or the debate that you and I can have is how do you know or how do you find out what your destiny is? Yes, that we can do. Secondly, God has already purposed you in support of the destiny that we're talking about. And thirdly, God has already gifted you. God has already given you talents. God has already instilled the passion in you. And often we make one grievous mistake of going to a university or a college or whatever it is where we obtain whatever qualifications and we believe that that is what we are here for. That is our destiny, our purpose. I believe that, yes, those qualifications may bring you, I don't know, money, lots of money and whatever. But the calling and the purpose and the destiny, they will always stand out. And you will know, brothers and sisters, that you're not living your life the way God has designed it to be. You would know that you are drifting off. So what you need at some point, regardless of your circumstances and your situation, at some point you need to make that trip and say, adapt or die. Adapt or die. You need to make that trip. And if there's a way, brothers and sisters, that I believe Christians, in fact, not Christians only, everybody in the world should befriend, that weight is awareness. The moment you become aware, brothers and sisters, that things are not supposed to be the way they are, you will act. The moment you become aware that your spiritual life is not good enough, you'll do something about it. You will pray more. You will read the word. You will liaise with other believers. The moment you become aware, brothers and sisters, that you are toiling, but there is no progress. You are paying a bond for 20 years. You are already, I don't know how old you are, and you are not even halfway through. You have been working for the bank for the rest of your life. You have bought this expensive car, and in less than 5 years, they want all their money, but they make sure that you pay for your bond for 20 years. The moment you become aware of that, the moment you become aware of the fact that there is a difference between education, whatever education that you receive, man-made education, and the spiritual education, what God has already decided for you. The moment you become aware of that, you become unstoppable, brothers and sisters. And I have seen it. I'm not talking about things that I haven't experienced myself. Everything that I'm talking about has been practical. You need that breakaway session. Whether it takes you 5 months, it takes you 7 months, it takes you 8 months, it doesn't matter. It took me a bit longer because I was hard to hear, but I've just come out of it. And I know I'm unstoppable. There is nothing that would stop me. But it doesn't have to be exclusive to me. You too can be unstoppable, but you need that investment. Thank you, brothers and sisters. Associate yourself with an eagle. That is the only animal in this world that our Father associates himself with. And you will learn critical information about eagles. And once you have grasped the principles of an eagle, you become unstoppable too. Your host from Maran Spiritual Ministries, Job Maraka.